The Toyota Land Cruiser is back, and if you thought it was going soft, think again. Toyota just dropped the details on the 2027 Land Cruiser, and it's bringing a 326 horsepower hybrid powertrain, serious off-road hardware, and a price tag that might surprise you. But is it worth the money? Stick around, because we're breaking down every spec, the real-world range, and exactly when you can buy one. Before starting the video, subscribe to the channel because your one subscribe helps us to grow. Let's start with what's actually new for 2027. This generation only launched a couple years ago, so Toyota kept the changes focused. You can now option a raised air intake. Yeah, a snorkel straight from the factory. And if you go for the premium package, the rear seats are now heated and ventilated. Otherwise, it keeps that boxy, retro-inspired design that's been turning heads. It's about 196 inches long, which makes it more manageable than the old Land Cruiser. Easier to park in the city, but still big enough to dominate the trail. Under the hood, there's no V8 anymore, but don't panic. Every 2027 Land Cruiser gets a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 paired with 2 electric motors. Total output, 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. That's routed through an 8-speed automatic and full-time 4-wheel drive. In our testing, 0 to 60 happens in 7.7 seconds. That's not sports car fast, but for a body-on-frame SUV, it's solid. And here's the kicker. It can tow up to 6,000 pounds. That beats the Ford Bronco and the base Jeep Wrangler. But what about gas mileage? I'll get to that in a second. This is where the Land Cruiser earns its badge. You get a locking center differential, low-range gearing, crawl control, and hill descent assist. It's not a trim package. It's standard. Now, real-world fuel economy. The EPA says 22 city, 25 highway, 23 combined. In our 75-mile-per-hour highway test, we saw 21 miles per gallon. So the range? Roughly 370 miles on a full tank. Not hybrid sedan efficiency. But remember, this is a 5,600-pound off-road machine. Inside, the base 1958 trim gets an 8-inch touchscreen, heated seats, and a heated steering wheel. Step up to the Land Cruiser trim, and you get a 12.3-inch display, ventilated leather seats, and an available 14-speaker JBL sound system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on both. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is included, so you get adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and automatic emergency braking. But here's the thing, there is no third row. If you need 7 seats, Toyota wants you to look at the Sequoia. The 2027 Land Cruiser 1958 starts right around $59,300, including destination. The top trim? You're looking at roughly $76,000 if you load it up. That puts it above the Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler in base form. But you're getting a hybrid powertrain and Toyota's legendary reliability. As for the release date, Toyota says expect these to hit U.S. dealerships in spring 2026. So if you're watching this in mid-2026, they should be arriving any day now. So is the 2027 Land Cruiser the ultimate do-it-all SUV, or is the price too steep for what you get? Drop your take in the comments below. If you want to see a full comparison against the new Lexus GX or the Ford Bronco, hit that subscribe button and the bell. We've got that video coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.